everyone, it's Hayley. I'm just coming on to do my first proper pregnancy vlog. So I'm 6 weeks pregnant today. Last video I did was to tell you that I had had a positive pregnancy test, and it was a couple of weeks ago now, I think. So a fair bit's been going on in those past couple of weeks. I am obsessed with taking pregnancy tests, kind of put my mind at rest that everything's okay. So I've taken a fair few, and I was doing the Clear Blue Digital, so I got 1 to 2 weeks on the day of my missed period. Then just over a week later, I think I was then, what was I then? I can't remember when I did them all now. I think I got a 1 to 2 weeks the day before my period was due, so that's 3 weeks and 6 days pregnant. Then I got a 2 to 3 weeks on the following Monday, which meant that I was 4 weeks and 3 days, and that was 2 to 3, so it'd gone up. Then the Monday after that, which would have made me 5 weeks and 3 days, which was this Monday just gone, today's Friday, I took another one and it was still 2 to 3. So I was getting myself into a bit of a panic, thinking, oh no, the hormone levels aren't doubling or whatever it is they're supposed to do. But luckily I had a midwife, my very first midwife appointment on the Tuesday. So I saw the midwife, she completely put my mind at rest, everything was fine, had a good appointment, and then she booked me in for my proper booking appointment. Then on Wednesday, I went to the bathroom at work and noticed that there was some sort of brown old blood. And that happened the next few times that I went to the bathroom. And then I started to get a little bit more, they weren't severe, but they were more noticeable, more painful cramps than what I'd been having leading up to that point. So I started to worry a little bit, but I thought, I'll see how it goes. Then on Thursday morning, it was the tiniest amount, but the spotting that I'd had, which was brown, had then gone pink. So then I was worried, oh no, what is this going to turn into? So I phoned the community midwife at my local hospital, and she said that for that type of bleeding in early pregnancy, I needed to go to the GP and get him to refer me up to the hospital so that I could go to the early pregnancy unit. So that's what I did. I had a doctor's appointment at 10 to 3 yesterday. He phoned the hospital and referred me. I went straight up to EPU. I was waiting around there for a good couple of hours. They, by the time they could see me, the sonographers had gone home, so they couldn't scan me, but they did internal examinations, took swabs, took bloods, took urine samples and all of that kind of stuff. And basically what they were trying to rule out was an ectopic pregnancy, because my cramping had been kind of off to the right hand side, and with any kind of side pain they worry about ectopic. So he sent me home because my symptoms weren't too worrying, they weren't too like, my pain wasn't particularly bad, it wasn't bad enough to need painkillers or anything like that. So he sent me home and he said to go back in on Saturday, i.e. tomorrow, to have another set of bloods done so that they could see how my hormone levels are increasing, and then I've got a scan booked in for Monday morning. I got a phone call from EPU this morning to say, don't worry about coming in on Saturday for your second lot of bloods to be taken. She said your levels are at 10,000, it's a really good number and doesn't indicate a problem, so we don't need to take a second set of bloods from you. We will see you on Monday for your scan. So that was really reassuring to hear that my numbers were a good amount. So I have an early scan on Monday just to rule out, excuse me, one of the lovely side effects of pregnancy, just to rule out an ectopic pregnancy. When I phoned the community midwife, I was fully expecting her to say it's completely normal, just rest a little bit. If any of the symptoms get any worse, then call us back. So I was really surprised to have phoned them at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then by 3 o'clock, 3:30, I was at the hospital. So I was really, really surprised at how seriously they took it, because I didn't feel particularly poorly. They were just things that I'd noticed that were slightly different to what I had been experiencing, and also things that I'd never experienced when I was pregnant with my son. I had cramping for quite a few weeks when I was pregnant before, but it was barely noticeable. I knew it was there, I knew it was happening, but it wasn't enough to stop me in my tracks or anything like that. So it was all completely different, which is why I thought, I'll just run it past the community midwife. But I wasn't expecting to then be up to EPU and having all these tests done and everything like that. But it is great, because it means that they are being thorough and they are making sure that everything's fine. So at 6 weeks and 3 days on Monday, we'll be seeing our little sesame seed, I think it is at the moment, for the first time. So that's really exciting. The consultant who I saw did kind of frighten me a little bit, talking about ectopic pregnancy and everything, and was saying, make sure you're not on your own for long periods of time, because if you suddenly become really poorly, you need somebody with you. And that was a little bit scary, but I, in my gut, don't think it is an ectopic. I think they're just being super careful and making sure that everything's fine, which is great. So the next update I have for you, I hopefully will have a scan picture, but to be quite honest, I just want to make sure that everything's okay. So if we don't get given a scan picture, that's absolutely fine. So we'll see. So after talking you through kind of the drama of everything that's happened over the past couple of weeks, I'll just go into the standard 6-week pregnancy vlog. So I am 6 weeks today. Symptoms leading up till now, I've kind of gone over a few of them. So I've had just standard cramping plus a little bit extra. A few dizzy spells, but I'm prone to dizzy spells anyway. Something to do with my ears, I think. But so there's nothing massively different, but I have noticed a little bit of an increase in how often I'm feeling dizzy. My boobs have gone super, super sore now. They were getting sorer and sorer, but they've reached the peak at the moment where they are actually quite uncomfortable. I think it's going to be a problem at bedtime when I'm going to sleep soon, because they are getting quite sore. Also, sorry if this grosses anybody out, but trapped wind and constipation have been something that's been going on for the past couple of weeks as well. And bloating, major bloating. I'm going to show you a belly shot in a minute. I actually can't believe it. I'm 6 weeks pregnant and I look huge, but it is bloating. I know it's obviously not the baby. The baby's really, really tiny, but it is bloating, and obviously it's my second pregnancy. But I'll show you it now. So that's the belly at 6 weeks, which is crazy. So things are feeling quite tight to wear already. So I think I'm going to have to stick with leggings and kind of dresses and things for a little while, obviously, until people know, and then I can start cracking out the maternity trousers and whatever else. I've had a few sort of sporadically random feelings of nausea. Not actually been sick. I was never sick with my last pregnancy with my son, I had one episode where I had to rush to the toilet at work and thought I was going to be sick, but I wasn't, and that was it in my last pregnancy. This time I've had a few more feelings of nausea, but not really. Today I got pretty close to feeling like I was going to be sick, but really it's just nausea, it's not actual sickness. So I'm hoping I get away with that again this time. But every pregnancy is different, so we'll see. And I think that's it for symptoms. I was really, really tired in the first week that I found out. Really tired. And then I kind of started getting my energy back again. But I don't know if that's because I've started to go to bed a little bit earlier, so that might be why. But today I've been really, really tired at work and everything, so that comes and goes as well. But on the whole, I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'd say on the whole I'm feeling pretty good. I don't feel particularly yucky. I get occasions where I'm feeling pretty sick or dizzy, or tired, but I wouldn't say I'm feeling particularly poorly. I feel pretty good, so I'm doing okay so far. So my next update, I might just do a really, really quick one on Monday after I've been for my scan, just to fill you in on how everything's going. And then I'll try to do weekly vlogs, but if there's not really much to update you on, then I won't just come on and bore you. And at the same time, if there's things to update you on in between, then I'll do that as well. So yeah, I'll come on and do a really quick update when I've got the scan results, and then hopefully it'll be a week by week basis. So that's it for week 5 to 6, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hope everyone's doing really, really well. Thank you to any new subscribers, and to everybody who watches these videos, and I hope you're all well and that things are going well for you in your cycles. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for lots of positive results, and I'm sending baby dust out to all of you. So take care everybody, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!